So we do this on the
YAHANNA.
Imagine while Panya Hakodam, turn face east. We're gonna send the prayers, first in Hebrew, then in English. Repeat after me. Abanawa. Shabbat Shemayim.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Kodash.
Kodash.
I.S.U.P.K.
I.S.U.P.K.
Shemka. Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Malakwatha,
Malakwatha,
Taba'a,
Taba'a,
Ratazaka,
Ratazaka,
I.S.U.P.K,
I.S.U.P.K,
Hashemayim,
Bashemaya,
Ba'arataza,
Ba'arataza,
Kawa,
Kawa,
I.S.U.P.K,
I.S.U.P.K,
Hashemayim,
the
the
thunder now, the come,
Call,
call,
Yawam,
Yawam,
Wasalaka now,
Wasalakla now,
Kabawat now,
Kabawat now,
Kasalak now,
Kasalak now,
Kabawat now,
Kabawat now,
Wala'a,
Wala'a,
W.I.A. now,
W.I. now,
Banasa 1,
Bonasaya 1,
Abal,
Abal,
Hawashai now,
Hawashai now,
Mayan,
Mayan,
Rad,
Ra,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Ka,
Laka,
Hamalakwa,
Hamalakwa,
Wa'ala,
Waha'ala,
Watapara,
Watapara,
Ilamya,
Wailamya,
Aman,
Aman. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
Hallowed be thy name.
Thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. And forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it.
The power, Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Ba'ashem Yahawashi,
Ba'ashem Yahawashi,
Babakasha,
Babakasha,
Thunder now,
the thunder now,
Aka,
Aka,
Larapa'ah,
Larpa'ah,
Call Makala,
Kamakala,
Call Madawa,
Kamadawa,
Aka,
Aka,
Latahar,
Latahar,
Hamatazariah,
Hamatazariah,
Aka,
Aka,
Lahakwayam,
Lahakwiyam,
Hamatyam,
Hamathiyam,
Haka,
Aka,
Al, Wakarwat,
Al-Karawat,
Hatama Allah,
Hatama'ala,
Lagar Shan,
Garshan,
Ba'ashem Yahawashi,
Ba'ashem Yahawashi,
Water Amun,
Bawala Yahweh,
Yahweh,
in the name of Yahawashi,
in the name of Yahawashi,
please give us the power,
give us the power,
the power to heal all manner of sickness
all manner of sickness,
and all manner of disease,
all manner of disease,
the power to cleanse the lepers, the power against unclean spirits,
power against unclean spirits,
to cast them out
cast them out,
in the name of Yahawashi.
in the name of Yahawashi.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
Barakatah Yahweh, blessings. Barakatah Yahweh,
Barakatah Yahweh,
Wa Yahawashi,
Wa Yahawashi,
Wa Mayaka'ala,
Wa Mayaka'ala,
Wa Alahayim,
Wa Alahayim,
Matazab Ya'ah,
Matazak Ya'ah,
Alawak Yahanna,
Alawak Yahanna,
Ha Alawak,
Ha Alawakyan,
Ha Saranyam,
Ha Saranyam,
Ha Katazayanyam,
Ha Kotazayanyam,
Ha Kayayoyim,
Ha Kayayolyam,
Ha Akwati,
Wa Akwatiyan,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Wa Hashem Yahawashi,
Wa Hashem Yahawashi,
the water moon.
the Walamah. In English, bless you, Yahweh, and Yahawashi,
And Yahawashi,
and Michael, and the angels, commanding General YAHANNA, the generals, the captains, the officers, the troopers, and the sisters, Yahweh, in the name of Yahawashi. Thank you. So be it.
So be it. Psalms 121. Asha'ah.
Asha'ah,
Ayanya.
Ayanya,
Al-Hahari.
Ahahori,
Ma'ayan.
Ma'ayan,
Yaba'ah.
Yaba'ah,
Isaiah.
Isaiah, Isaiah, Ma'ayin,
Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Aisha.
Aisha,
Shemai.
Shemaiah,
Baratazah.
Wa'aratiza,
Al-Yutan.
Aliyatan,
Namawat.
Lamawat,
Regalta.
Regalta,
Al-Yanawam.
Aliyanawam,
Shamarka.
Shamarka,
Hanala'ah.
Anala'ah,
Yanawam.
Yanawam,
Wala'ah.
Wala'ah,
Yayishan.
Yayushan,
Shawamar.
Shawamar,
Yasha'al.
Yasha'al,
Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Shamarka.
Shamarka,
Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Tazalka.
Tazalka,
Aliyah.
Aliyah,
Yamyaka.
Yamyaka,
Yawamam.
Yawamam,
Hashemah.
Hashemah,
Wa'ayakaka.
Wa'ayakaka,
Wa'iraq.
Wa'yirah,
Balayallah.
Balayallah,
Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Yashamarka.
Yashamarka,
Makal Rai.
Makol Ra,
Yashamar.
Yashamar,
Aknapashka.
Aknapashka,
Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Yashamar Tada Akta.
Yashamar Taza'atka,
Wabu Wa'aka.
Wabu Wa'aka,
Ma'aita.
Ma'aika,
Wa'aida Wanon.
what I belong. I would lift up my eyes into the hills, from which cometh my help. My help cometh from
My
Yahweh,
help coming from your house.
which made heaven and earth.
Which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
Do not suffer thy foot to be moved.
Behold,
Behold,
He that keepeth Yashala shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Behold, you that keep Yashala will neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
Thou shalt preserve thee from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall
Thou shalt preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
Yahweh shall
Preserve thy going out
and thy coming in,
and thy coming in.
from this time forward
From this time forward,
and even forevermore.
even forevermore.
Psalms 83. Alahaya.
Alahaya,
All the Mayala
all the Mayalaka,
all the Karash,
all the Karash,
all the Shakwat,
all the Shakwat, all
Yahanna,
the Yahanna,
our Yabika,
our Yabika,
Yahamaya one,
Yahama Yawan,
Wama Shanayaka,
Wama Shanayaka,
Nasha Awa,
Nasha Adwa,
Ra'ash,
Ra'ash,
Al Aimaka,
Al Aimaka,
Ya'ira Yamwa,
Ya'ira Yamwa,
Sawad,
Sawad,
Wayata Ya'ai to the word,
Wayata Ya'ai Tazawa,
Al to the Pawanyaka,
Al Tazapawanyaka,
Amaru,
Amora,
Rakau,
Nakadwa,
Wanakakida,
Wanakakida,
Magoya,
Mongolia,
Wala'a,
Wala'ah,
Yazakar,
Yazakar,
Shumya Sha'al,
Shamyar Sha'al,
Aiwa,
Aiwa,
Ayah,
Kaya,
Nawa'ai to the word,
Nawa'ai Tazawa,
La,
La,
Yakadwa,
Yakadwa,
Auyaka,
Aulika,
Barya,
Barya,
Yakaratu,
Yakaratwa,
Ahoya,
Aholia,
Adawum,
Adawam,
Waya Shemai Alayam,
Waya Shamai Alayam,
Mawab,
Maba'aba,
Wahagari,
Wahagoria,
Gabal,
Gabal,
Waimawan,
Waimawan,
Waimalak,
Waimalak,
Palashah,
Palasha,
Aimishabi,
Aimishab,
Tazawar,
Tazawar,
Gum Ashawar,
Gum Ashawar,
Nalawa,
Nalawa,
Aimam,
Aiman,
Hayo,
Hayo,
Zarawah,
Zorwa,
Labanyalawa,
Labanyalawa, Salah,
Aisha Laham,
Aisha Laham,
Hayo, Kamadi,
Gamaji,
Kasaya Sara'ah,
Kasaya Sara'ah,
Kayabya,
Kayabya,
Banakal,
Banakal,
Koyashu,
Koyashua,
Nashamadu,
Nashamadwa,
Wa'ayan,
Ma'ayan, Da'ara,
Hayo,
Hayo,
Daman,
Dama,
La'adama,
La'adama,
Shayatamu,
Shayatamwa,
Nadayamu,
Nadayatmawa,
Ka'ira,
Kai Ara,
Wakaza'abu,
Wakaza'aba,
Wakazabak,
Wakazabak,
Wakatazamanai,
Wakatazalmanai,
Call Nasiyakumwa,
Kal Nasiyakamwa,
Ashar,
Ashar,
Amaru,
Amora,
Nayarashar,
Nayarashah,
Nanawa,
Lanawa,
Na'awa,
Na'awa,
Alahaya,
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 Shayatamu,
Shayatamwa,
Kagala,
Gagalgala,
Kakwash,
Kakwash,
Lapanyaraka,
Lapanyaraka,
Ka'ash,
Ka'ash,
Taba'ayra Ya'ayra,
Taba'ira, Ya'ira,
Wakalahabi,
Wakalahaba,
Talahat,
Talahat,
Haryam,
Haryam,
Khan,
Khan,
Aradapma,
Thoradatma,
Basa Irika,
Basa Irika,
Wabasa Wapaka,
Wabasa Wapatka,
Tabahalu,
Tabahala,
Mala'a,
Mala'ah,
Panyam,
Panyahan,
Balawan,
Kwalawan,
Wayabakwashi,
Wayabakwasha,
Shimka,
Shibka,
Yahoo,
Yahawa,
Bashu,
Yabashua,
Wayabahol,
Wayabahala,
Aydi Ay,
Ayai,
Wayakaparu,
Wayakapur,
Wayabadu,
Wayabad,
Wayada Ayu,
Wayadaiwa,
Kaya,
Kayat,
Ata,
Ata,
Shimka,
Shibka,
Yahoo,
Yahawa,
Abad,
Labatka,
Al you want,
Aliwan,
Alcohol arrested.
Alkaha Ratazak. Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
For lo, for lo, thy enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head.
And they that hate thee have lifted up their head.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people,
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
and consulted against thy hidden one.
And consulted against thy hidden one.
They have said,
They have said,
Come,
Come,
and let us cut them off from being a nation,
let us cut them off from being a nation.
that the name of Yasharallah may be no more remembrance.
That the name of Yahweh may no more remember.
For they have consulted together with one consent.
They have consulted together with one consent.
They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against thee.
The tabernacles of Edom,
The tabernacles of Edom,
and the Ishmaelites,
and the Israelites,
of Moab,
of Moab,
and the Hagarenes,
and the Hagarenes,
the Baal and Ammon,
the Baal and Ammon,
and Amalek,
and Amalek,
the Philistines,
the Philistines,
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
Ashur also is joined with them.
Ashur is also joined with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot, Salah.
They have hope in the children of Lot, Salah.
Do unto them as unto the Midianites.
Do unto them as unto the Midianites.
As unto Sisera.
As unto Sisera.
As to Jabin.
As to Jabin.
At the brook of Kasam.
At the brook of Kasam.
Which perished at Endor.
Perished at Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
They became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like a Reb and like Zaeb.
Make their nobles like a Reb and like Zaeb.
Yea,
Yea,
all their princes.
All the princes.
As the Ba and as the Muna.
As the Ba and as the Moon.
Who said, let us take to ourselves
Let's take to ourselves
the house of God in possession.
the house of God in possession.
Oh, my power.
Oh, my power.
Make them like a wheel.
make them like a wheel.
As a stubble before the wind.
As the stubble before the wind.
As the fire burneth the wood.
As the fire burneth the wood.
And as the flame set the mountains on fire.
And as the flame set the mountains on fire.
So persecute them with thy tempest.
So persecute them with thy tempest.
And make them afraid with thy storm.
And
Make them afraid with thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame.
Fill their faces with shame.
That they may seek thy name.
So they may seek by thy name.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
Slakia. O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
Let them be confounded.
Let them be confounded.
And trouble forever.
And trouble forever.
Yea.
Yea.
Let them be put to shame.
Let them be put to shame.
And perish.
And perish.
That men may know
And let me know
that thou,
that thou,
whose name alone is Yahweh,
whose name alone is Yahweh,
Yahweh.
art the most high
Art the Most High.
over all the earth.
Over all the earth.
Sar, which means to turn, Yajumata. Shabu, be seated.
All right. Clap it up, man. We back in the building. Another week we get to go through these scriptures, read this Hebrew, learn our history, serve our power. You know what I'm saying? Be separate, be holy. You know what I mean? We grew up in the goddamn Christian church thinking holy is foaming at the mouth and running up and down the aisle and acting crazy. Who knew? Who? You know what I mean? Man, thanks to the Most High, like I get to be separate from white America, from, Chinese society, from the stinking Africans, you know what I'm saying, over there piss drinking and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Taking golden showers on the cow piss, you know what I mean? I get to be separate from all of that. I get to be holy. I get to be better than everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Because I was given these laws, statutes, and commandments from the Most High Power that created the universe, that created, mankind. I like to say it a lot, you know what I mean? God made man. The white man didn't make man. God made man. So we should, and then on top of that, not only did he create man and make man, but he chose a man. He chose a people. And that's blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. You know what I'm saying? So what we do is we follow the history and the culture of blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians from the beginning, okay, up to present day. And what we do is we learn our history by coming in here and teaching and reading the Hebrew in our records of what we went through and what we did, how our power dealt with us, how we dealt with our power. You know what I'm saying? What we're supposed to be doing, okay? That's how you're going to learn. You have to be taught, you know what I'm saying? As a family. This is not an individual thing. We come in here and serve our power as a family. How else are you going to rule the earth as an individual? It's never going to happen. Okay? You need to bond together with your family. Okay? With your nation. Okay? However you want it, whatever word you need to, understand what I'm telling you. Okay? But we got to do this thing as a people. Okay? And that's the way it's always been done. He gave it to Adam. Adam gave it to his family. And it just continued on. Adam didn't keep it to himself. Adam gave it to his whole family. That's how you think Job knew these laws, statutes, and commandments. Because it was passed down from Noah. Okay? After the Lord destroyed the earth for, us choosing to sleep with Africans, or, they weren't called Africans back then, but, other families, you know what I'm saying? God didn't like that interracial junk, so he flooded the earth. Okay? So let's read some more of what Job knew and didn't know. Okay? We left off last week on Job 19:8. Okay? So that's what we're gonna pick up on 8. Right. Job 19:8 is where we're gonna pick up. So if you got your Bible app, or if you have a Tanakh or a Torah, whatever you want to call it, okay, open it up to Job chapter 19 and verse 8. And we'll go ahead and get into it. So I guess it's me and you today, Aktazal. All right, we're gonna go ahead and ride out on it. I'll let you have the first set. It's gonna be Job 19. Something's going on. Okay, Job 19:8 through 14. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Yep, I'm right there. Okay. Okay, go ahead. Right to the
Book of Job, chapter 19, verse 8 in the Hebrew. Arakia.
Just side note real quick before you start. The book of Job was brought up in the Thursday night scripture breakdown class. Mm-hmm. And General YAHANNA said Job was a what did he call him? A Adamite? Yeah, Adamite. Adamite, yeah. Because it predates Job. The book, this time frame is before the Lord created 12 tribes. So Job was a Adamite, right? So that means Noah was an Adamite, right? Mm-hmm.
Everybody
was an Adamite. That's what's up. That was the first time I heard that Adamite. Okay, so I just wondered. Nobody else heard it. You know what I mean? Go ahead and let everybody else hear it. Job was an Adamite. Okay, go ahead, Aktazal.
All right. Arakia. Gadar. Wala.
Hold on. My bad. Somehow it did something to I don't see the Hebrew. You know how to set it real quick. So yeah, the book of Job actually came up in the Thursday night breakdown class, and General YAHANNA was saying how Job at first when Job, and he said right, Job didn't do anything wrong. Job didn't do nothing wrong, but the Lord was testing him, right? And Job, at the beginning, Job blamed everybody else. Job blamed, everybody else. He was during there blaming the Most High, you know what I'm saying? And finally, he came to the conclusion where he blamed himself, you know what I'm saying? And that's when, the Lord gave him back everything, you know what I'm saying, that he lost, because he repented from just being a goddamn, Adamite. You know what I'm saying? So don't ever think you are something more than what you are. And that's nothing. Okay? You're nothing to the Most High. just because he happened to choose you to, be the ruler of the earth, don't get a big head. You know what I'm saying? Just be what you were created to be. And that's that. Okay? Throw our lights out. Go ahead.
All right. Arakia, the dog, Wala Ibawar, Wa'al, Na, Yab, the Ya, Kashak, Ya Yam, Renan, Kabawadia, Ma'alia, Hapashyata, Hapashyata, Waya Saw, Aitara, Ra Ashya, Resin, Yata Tazanya, Sabayab, Wa Alak, Waya Sa'ai, Ka'ai Tazah, Ta Kwawahya, that's 11. Waya Kar, Alia, Apollo, Waya Kashab Naya, Lawa, Ka Tazaria, that's 12. Yachad, Yaba'awa, Gadawad Yawa, Waya Salawa, Waya Saw, Alia, the Rakma, Waya Khanawa, Waya Kanwa, Sabayab, La Ahoya, verse 13, Akia, Ma'alia, Harak, Yakwa, Waya Da'aya, Aka, Zarawat, Mamanya, verse 14, Khadal, Kwa Rawabia, Wa Mayad, Wa Mayadai, Sha Kakawanaya.
Okay. That's right.
All right, the book of Job, chapter 19, verse 8, in the Bastion. He has fenced up my way that I cannot pass, and he has set darkness in my paths. He has stripped me of my glory and taken the crown from my head. He has destroyed me on every side, and I am gone. And mine hope hath he removed like a tree. He hath also kindled his wrath against me, and he counted me unto him as one of his enemies. His troops come together and raise up their way against me, and encamp round about my tabernacle. He has put my brethren far from me, and thine acquaintance are verily estranged. My kinfolk have failed, and my familiar friends have forgotten me.
That's it. So again, this is just basically, if now it sounds like he's talking about, well, he is talking about the Most High, right?
Okay.
So it sounds like he's, he's saying what the Most High has done to him, right? But in his mind, it's like he's doing this, and I didn't do nothing wrong. You know what I mean? I ain't do nothing wrong, but this is what the Lord is doing to me. You know what I'm saying? So again, it's just Job trying, at the point right now, he's just trying to figure out, why is this happening to me? You know what I mean? Why is this happening to me? Why am I going through this? Well, let me tell you what the Lord's doing to me. You know what I mean? He's making it so I don't even understand life no more. You know what I mean? I don't understand what's going on around me. My friends seem like, you know, they don't understand. They don't understand what I'm going through. You know what I mean? Like, all I see is darkness. You know what I mean? You know, the Lord has kindled his wrath against me, okay? And his countenance, and has counted me as unto him as one of his enemies. He's, you know, the Lord hates me, basically, what he's saying right now. You know what I mean? But like, you know what I mean? It's a thing. We're going to keep reading it, but, you know, the whole theme of this book is what I've been saying for weeks now. You know what I'm saying? You're going to go through something. You're going to go through stuff just as sure as you're on earth. And this goes against what this society teaches us. What they teach our women, which really pisses me off. So now our women walk around on earth thinking that when they get a man, it's your responsibility to make her happy every day of her life. If she's not happy, then, you know what I mean? Like, you're not a good man. You're not doing your job. Well, how the hell can you be happy every day when the Lord has not made the earth? He didn't create the earth that way. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? Like, we have to push against what this world is pushing on us. Okay? We have to understand it and see it and teach our people reality, not an American dream. You can't live a dream. If you live the American dream, you're going to start thinking that this reality isn't even real. Okay? You're going to start thinking that, you know, there's lizard people. You heard people saying that, right? There's lizard people. Like, they say, I can't even really explain it, but it's like he's saying, the guy said, this is like a video game. We're in a video game, and our life isn't even real. It's like it's like, what do you call it?
Simulation?
Yeah, a simulation. Like, you're living a simulation. What do you say? And you're going to wake up from the dream that you're in a dream. Something. I'm like, this thing can smoke all the weed on the planet. You know what I mean? Like, what is he talking about? And I brought it up. That's why I brought it up in my law class the other day. You know what I mean? Because if you think this is a simulation, guess what you think? There's no God. How can there be a God if this is a simulation? Man, we got to push against this with this crap that, see, trying to live the American dream means you can get high as you want to and come up with some crazy thought in your head. You know what I mean? That's the American dream. To be able to, because that's what white people do. That's their culture, and how they just want to get high as they can possibly get, and, you know, just live. One life to live. You know what I mean? They teach one life to live. We know that's no such thing. We know you die and you come back. Okay? And that's it. So we got to push against all the crazy stuff that is being pushed on us as a people, because we're being destroyed behind it. You know what I'm saying? We're being destroyed behind it and coming up with some alternative reality of a simulation. You know what I mean? Because guess who came up with that first? Some white guy came up with that, and now we are on it. You know what I mean? Now we believe in lizard people. Niggas didn't create that first. Some white guy came up with lizard people and all this, and now we are on it. Why? Because we want to be able to get high and, you know what I mean, and do whatever the hell we want to do. When that's not in this book. In this book, you have rules on how to live in the goddamn earth. Okay? So Job, he knew that, but at the same time, he's like, why is this happening to me? Okay? Because, you know, the Lord, I think, did we just read where he said, we started at, when we started at? Verse 8. He had fenced up. Okay, he has fenced up my way that I cannot pass. So, you know, this is a different type of fence. Because before, Satan said, you got a hedge up around this cat. Can't nothing hurt it. But now Job is saying that hedge is trapped in it. That's, I want to get out of this hell that I'm in. But just like we living now today. We in the ghettos, we on the bottom. We are the hated of the earth, and we're fenced into that thing until we change our lives and start keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments. Okay? All right, so I'm going to read Job 19, verse 15 through 21 in the Hebrew. All right, Job 19 and 15. Gariyah, Bayathya, Wa Amathya, Lazar, the Kash, Bunya, Nakarya, Ha Yayathya, but I Yanaya Ma. Let me try that one again. But I Yan Yahum, verse 16. La I Badaya, it's like it. La I Badia, Quora Apia, Wa La'a, Ya Ainaha, Bamo Wapanya, Kan, it's like it. Kan, Akan, Aka, Akanna, it's like that's it. Akanna, Lawa, verse 17. Ra Wakaya, Zara, La Ashthaya, Wa Kanthaya, Labunya, Ba Tanya, verse 18. Gum, I Wayala, Gum, I Wayal, what? It's like Gum, I Wayal, Layum, Ma Asawa, Baya, Kwa Wama, Waya Dabarwa, Baya, verse 19. I Bawanya, Call Mahya, Sawadya, Waza Ahabthya, Na Hapakwa, Baya, verse 20. But I warrior, Waba Bashriya, Wa, it's like a duh, but qua, I Tazamya, Wa a Thumb Lata, but I war, Shanya, verse 21. Ka Nanaya, let me say it again. Ka Nanaya, Atham, Ra'aya, Kaya, Yad, Allah, Wa, Ga'ai, Ha, Baya. That's it.
The book of Job, chapter 19, verse 15, the best time. They that dwell in mine house and my maids count me for a stranger. I am an alien in their sight.
That's funny. Like, cause I try to be like Captain YAHANNA, who taught, he raised us, right? So, and he always, when he's up here, he always make it to where it's like, you can understand it as a Negro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's something that's happening right now. So when you say my own house count me as a stranger, how do you picture that in your head?
You and this truth, man. Your people, they gonna look at you and call you a cult. They say you in a cult.
That's true too. But like, all right, let's say it's not talking about the truth of that. Just like, let's say you at your crib and and somebody's like counting you as what verse was it? 15. They that dwell in mine house and my maids count me as a stranger. I am an alien in their sight. Like, when you read that, all I can think in my mind is like, niggas be like, fuck happened to you? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know who it's you. Like, what the fuck happened to you? No, you know what I mean? Like, whenever we fall, when we going through it, you know what I mean? Like, let's say you ain't seen a brother in a while, and you know what I mean? Like, he looking sick and everything, he got boils all over, and you run into him, you're like, damn, who is, what happened to you? No, like, you a stranger to me. Like, what the hell? What happened, dog? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know this. You know what I mean? Like, people like, oh, that's your dog. No, I don't know this cat, man. You know what I mean? Like, and that's how I see it. They saying like, I don't know this joker right here. What the hell happened to you, dog? You know what I mean? Go ahead, dog.
16. I called my servant, and he gave me no answer.
See that? Nigga like, man, I don't know that nigga no more. And like, you know what I mean? Because he lost everything. So now, guess what? His servant like, man, like, you work where you work, right? Just imagine if your boss, I ain't gonna say his name, lost everything. You know what I mean? He ain't got nothing no more. He can't pay your check, this, that, and the third, but you still at the spot over there, you know what I mean? And he called you. He gonna be like, man, you come to me, you know what I mean? Right? You know what I mean? You're like, you come to me. What you want? You know what I mean? That's how I try to picture this book. Like, just every day, because if you don't, then you looking at it as some kind of damn fantasy. Some kind of, you know what I mean? Some kind of hooky spooky thing. This is just everyday life nigga stuff right here. Okay? That's why I try to explain it like that, because that's how Cap gave it to me, you know what I mean? That's how it should be. Go ahead, Zah.
I entreated him with my mouth. My breath is strange to my wife.
Rib don't even know. No. Hey, baby, come here. Man, why was you on? You know what I mean?
I don't even know who I married. You
right, they say that to me. I don't know you. You know what I mean? Women say that like, once you lose that clout, you know what I mean?
You don't sound like yourself.
Right. Oh boy. You know what I mean? She'll switch out on you, boy. Let you fall a little bit, boy. Shit, she'll go like the funny on you, dog. You lose all that little respect you had. You know what I'm saying? That you thought you had. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
My breath is strange to my wife.
Right, and just in saying that, let me say this also to you, sisters. Don't do that. You're supposed to be with that man. You're supposed to be his helpmeet. Okay? He's down. It's time for you to step up. Right? You know what I'm saying? Don't be like, oh, you down now walking out the door. No, that's your job. You took on the responsibility of being his helpmeet. Now he's down. It's time for you to pick it up.
And you know what's in?
Go ahead.
It's like, a lot of sisters, you know what I'm saying? It almost seems like they struggle or they strive, I should say, to be good at something. Almost. I don't know if I'm putting it in the right word, but it's almost like they strive so that they have something that's theirs and that they can master. You know what I'm saying? But this this is her role. This is what she should be good at. This is what she should master.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Being the help me, being the one that, you know, like while all Joe's friends is giving him the hardcore truth, she should be in his ear, which, you know, saying sweet things. You know what I'm saying?
Lifting his spirit.
Lifting up his spirit.
Right.
That's her job.
Right.
His friend's job is to tell him straight up, hey, bro, you know, you gotta tighten up.
Yeah.
You tripping. You going out.
Right.
It ain't me. I don't know what's going on. I feel like a stranger to the devil. And his wife should be, no, babe, you ain't no stranger. You know what I'm saying? Like, she should master that. Like, this is what you're good at. You do it with your kids, don't you? You know what I'm saying? It's naturally in a woman to be that person. You know what I'm saying? And like, if women focus on being that rather than trying to be, you know, they got the passport broads now.
Oh,
what do you call them?
See, and this I've said this before too.
Women.
Our women follow us, dog.
Mm-hmm.
We do. Why you think they the way they are today? Because we've been throwing them away and doing them wrong so long to like they like, oh now you turn me to a hoe, I'm gonna be the best hoe on the goddamn planet. You know what I mean? Not all our sisters are whores because we throw them away. We turn them into whores. Now instead of being turned into a hoe, she gonna be like, I was born a hoe and I'm gonna be a hoe. And you know what I mean? Like, what you gonna do about it? You know, all right, this is what we gonna do about it. We gonna turn them hoes into housewives all over. We gonna flip it. You know what I'm saying? We gotta do it. You know what I mean? Or we can stay destroyed out here. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's right, man. You know, shit. We gotta turn this thing around, X's up.
Yeah, our women will stop being whores when we stop loving. When we stop
Right.
being whores.
Right. When we stop wanting whores, when we stop wanting prostitutes and strippers and start wanting decent women, like that image you made on Facebook where it had the thoughts and then it had the sisters in the school, you know what I'm saying? We got to start wanting that, you know what I mean? So that's it, man. You're right. Go ahead, keep reading.
So like though I entreated for the children's sake of my own body, yeah, young children despise me. I arose, and they spake against me. All my inward friends abhor me, and they whom I love are turned against me. My bone cleaveth to my skin, and to my flesh, and I am escaped with the skin of my teeth.
Yeah, you people say that all the time. I barely, you know what I mean? Job said, you know what he's saying? He's barely clinging on to life right now. Job said, I'm clinging on to life. You know what I'm saying? I'm barely clinging on to life. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, Axel.
That's it.
Oh, okay. Most High Christ. All right. So go ahead and.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
No. It's just getting to
Okay.
Verse 21. Have pity upon me. Have pity upon me, O ye my friends, for the hand of the power have touched me. That's it.
Okay. That word right there, kanya, it was twice right there. That must mean pity.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yep.
It's
pity.
It's Kanan.
Kananya. Yeah. What did I say? Kanya?
You said
Kan.
Kanaya. You said Kanaya.
So what is it?
Kananya.
Kananya. It's two nuns there.
Kananya.
Okay. Kananya. Okay. It means pity. Yep. All right. Go ahead. You're going to read from 22 to 28. Wow. Most High Christ.
The book of Job, chapter 19, verse 22. Lama Dak Naya. Come what? Oh. Wa Mabash Raya. Or Wa Mabashar Ya. La'a Da the Shabai. Verse 23. Maya Yatan upon Apollo. Waya Katab one. Malaya Maya Yatan. Ba Sapar. Waya Kakwa. Ba'aita. Ba Barzal. Wa a Parath. La'aid. Ba Tazawur. Ya Ha Tazabawan. Wa Anya. Ya the eighth. Ya Allah. The all. Kaya. Wa Akari one. I par. Yakuwam. Wa Akar. I warrior. Na kwa pawa za'a. Wa ma bashari. Kaza. All you. It's like all. Is that a ha?
We 26.
Yeah.
That's a ha.
All what? Verse 27. Verse 27. Ashar, Anya, Kaza, Laya, Wa, Ayanya, Ra, Awa, Wa, La, Zara, verse, Kala, Yafya, Ba, Kakwaya, verse 18, verse 28, Kaya, Da, Amaru, Maha, Na, Radat, Lawa, Wa, Sharash, the bar, Nama, Taza'a, Baya. The book of Job, chapter 19. The book of Job, chapter 19, verse 22. Why do ye persecute me as God, and are not satisfied with my flesh? Oh, that my words were not now written. Oh, that they were printed in a book, that they were graven with an iron pen, and laid in the rock forever. For I know that my Redeemer liveth, and that he shall stand at the latter day upon the earth. And though after my skin worms destroy this body, yet in my flesh shall I see the power.
Yet in my flesh shall I see the power. So I don't know. I'm not gonna. But he's saying in his flesh while he's alive. That's heavy. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to get the breakdown for that. I'm gonna have to ask the question. Yet in my flesh shall I see the power. So how do you see? But I'm not giving a breakdown for this. But how do you see the power in your flesh? Go ahead.
By what he does.
That's pretty much it. How do you? Okay, we're gonna see the power in our flesh when we go to the Passover. That's seeing the most. That's you know what I mean. That's seeing the Most High. Like when you keep the laws, like Christ said, when you see me, you see the Father. When you see what I'm doing, you see the power. You see another brother keeping these laws, statutes, commandments, you seeing the power. Okay? In the flesh. Okay? In my flesh. I'm seeing it. You know what I'm saying? But I want to get the real, I want to get another breakdown of that, because that just sounds wonderful. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, in my flesh shall I see the power. All right. Keep going.
Verse 27. Whom I shall see for myself, and my eyes shall behold, and not another, though my reign be consumed within me. But ye should say, why persecute we him, seeing the root of the matter is found in me? That's it.
The root of the matter is found in me. That's it too. That sounded like, you know what I mean? Like everything he's going through, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you know what I mean? Whatever it is, why I'm going through what I'm going through is in me. Something, you know what I mean? I don't know, but I'm going to ask that question too.
It's my fault.
Right. The root of the matter, like whatever, if I'm jammed up, that's it right there. Because you know what I mean? Because that's what General Muhammad said at the end of the day. Job finally blamed himself. You know what I'm saying? Instead of blaming everybody else. So right here, he might be getting on to it. You know what I mean? And the root of the matter, it's like, what was that at? 28. But ye shall say, when persecute we him, seeing the root of the matter is found in me. I'm going to ask that question too. I'll be back next week with it. All right, so I'm going to read chapter 19, verse 21 through chapter 20, verse 6. Okay. Job chapter 19, verse 29. Wagor, it's like a ga warrior, it's like a ga warwa, lakam, mapunya kar, it's like a mapunya kara, kaya kama, I one wa, kara, lama ain, the I one. Should done selected. Should done should the young. Chapter 20, verse 1. Where your ayn taza par hana aim thaya. Waya Amar, verse 2. Lakan, Sha'ai Paya. Ya Shayab Wanya. Waba I Bawar. Ka Washya Baya. Verse 3. Mawa Sar Kala Mathya Asham, it's like Shamai Shamai. Wow. Shamai. Wak. Man bayan thaya. Ya'ain niya. Verse 4. Waza'at. Yada'ait. Mayan Aid. Manya. Shayam. Adam. Iolia. Rataza. Verse 5. Kaya run ra nanak. Ra sha'ai yam. Makor wa. Or Makor waba. Wa sham kat. Kan pa. Or kan na. Aya regai. Verse 6. Ama ya'ayla. Okay. Wow. Ya'ayla. Lasham yam. Sha ya awa. Rara ashwa. La ba. Ya ga.
Book of Job, chapter 19, verse 22. Let me start. Verse 29. God Gawarwa Lakam Mapunya Kara Kaya Kama. I wonder.
Wait a minute. You're supposed to be reading in English.
Oh, yeah, tripping. I'm wondering why I sound so familiar. The book of Job, chapter 19, verse 29 in English. He bastard tongue. Be ye afraid of the word sword, for wrath bringeth the punishment of the sword, that ye may know there is a judgment.
Most High Christ. That's I love that. Like, we should fear God all the time, every day, 24/7, in your sleep. You know what I'm saying? In the dark, when you at home, and all the doors closed, all the windows closed, all the shades are drawn. It's dark. Fear God. Don't smoke crack in the dark. You know what I'm saying? Don't sleep with white women in the dark. Fear God. Fear His wrath, because there's going to be a judgment. You think nobody knows. Fear God. You know what I mean? If you know how the universe works, if you know how this third dimension works, there's angels right now. Check it. They're in here right now. Look at me. Think he's stuck. I'm gonna go see it. You know what I mean? I'm going. When I give my report, I'm gonna see how hard the Lord gonna let me try this fool. You know what I mean? He thank you to jump. Okay.
You know, it's like,
Good.
you know, they learn something from saying.
Right. You know what I mean? Hey, you think right? No, but like Satan be having councils too. He probably like, hey, oh y'all.
Yeah.
We have a council now. Get on the line. You know what I mean? Like, hey, what you been doing? How you been? You know what I mean? Like, man, listen, next time you give counsel, when you go to ask, do this and tell them you want to do this, you know, it's gonna work. Right. You know what I mean? Like, so, you know what I mean? Like, we being tested, man. We being tested to see if we gonna serve our power in our poverty, you know what I mean? In our, you know, in good and bad times, you know what I'm saying? And that's what happened to Job. Job served the Lord when he had it good. A lot of people can't do that though. When they win the lottery, they get the money and all this, they go crazy. But before, they was in the church, you know what I mean? Like, as soon as they get that money, they go. You know what I mean? Like, exactly. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, you was humble before. Now you got that money, forget it. You know what I mean? Like, so some people, it's hard for them to serve either way, good or bad. You know what I'm saying? So we being tested all the time, man. And that's what I'm saying, like, just fear God. That's what Job is saying right here. Be ye afraid of the sword. Who has that sword? The Most High. Okay? Go ahead, Aitazal.
Chapter 20, verse 1. Then answers Zafar, the Namathite, and said, therefore do my thoughts cause me to answer. Oh, sorry. Therefore do my thoughts cause me to answer, and for this I make haste. I have heard the check of my reproach, and the spirit of my understanding causes me to answer.
Okay. You know, they just, all right, Joe, what you said, that was heavy, dog. You know what I mean? Like, all right, shit. You know what I mean? Like, I'm about to check myself, but, you know, this is, okay, now let me tell you this. You know what I mean? Go ahead, Zog. It's just a couple of brothers going, you know what I mean? That's how you, this is, how can I say it? This is niggerism. You know what I'm saying? This is how brothers go back and forth. You know what I mean? This is how we talk. This is how we, you know what I mean, kick it. You know what I mean? This is how we, you know what I mean, try to figure stuff out. You know what I mean? You know the brother jammed up, you show up to the crib. Hey, Leroy home? Yeah, he back. Mama come to the, you know, because what you said earlier, you know you live with your mom. Yeah, he back there, baby. I'm glad you came. He needs some.
Yeah, he doing real bad.
Right. Go right there.
Bad.
She say go right there and lift the spirits up. And you go right there telling me, you fucked up, Leroy. You know what I mean?
He need his friends right now.
Hey, Leroy.
Leroy,
like, you ain't my friend. Telling me I did. You know what I mean? That's it. It's just
no, you let him
right. You know what I mean? Like, baby, no, baby. Just listen to him, baby. You know what I mean? They your friends.
Now, if I could, though, Joe wasn't dealing with his mama. He was dealing with this wicked woman.
Mm-hmm.
She telling him, "You talk to him because I don't want to talk to him no more."
Yeah, she don't want to talk to him.
I don't want to do it.
Yeah, she's like, I don't even know him.
Yeah.
Hey, Leroy Hill. Who? Leroy? Oh, is that who he is? Because I don't know that nigga back there. I do not know him. You know what I mean? Hey, that's how they do us. You know what I mean? Go ahead, dog. Shit. I ain't making this up.
No, you ain't.
Shit.
We wouldn't be talking about it if it wasn't the truth.
Right.
All right. Verse 3. I have heard the check of my reproach.
See? Check me. Okay, you check me. You know what I mean? Like, everything we say, you know what I mean? Because that's what we say in the school. Oh, you're going to get a checking for that. You know what I mean? Like, don't be afraid of the checking. You know what I mean? Like, check that out. You know what I mean? Like, this is our life right here in this book. Okay? This is our life right here in this book. This ain't the Chinese man's life. This ain't the African's life. This ain't the white man's life. This is our lives in this book. Okay?
You make me think, like when you play chess, you say, when they about to take your king, you say, check.
Check.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You better come correct, nigga.
Right.
What's up?
Yeah.
Tighten up.
Mm-hmm.
Check.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, you ain't tighten up. Checkmate.
Mm.
Gotcha, bitch. It's like, all right. Anyway, right, verse 3. I heard the check of my reproach, and the spirit of my understanding caused me to answer. Knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon the earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment?
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Verse 6. Though his excellency mount up to the heavens, and his head reacheth to the clouds, yet he shall perish forever like his own dung. They which have seen him shall say, where is he? Wait, I was supposed to stop at 6, wasn't
Bubbity. Yep, you're supposed to stop at 6. Okay. All right, now you can read verse 7 through 13 in the Hebrew.
Oh.
Wow.
The book of Job, chapter 20, verse 7 in the Hebrew. The law was La Natazak Ya Abad. Ayahu. Ya Amaru. Ayahu. Verse 8. Called one. Ya Aywa. Wala'a. Ya Mataza. Hawa. Waya Dad. Khaza. Ya one. La Yala. Ayan. Sha Zapakwa. Wala'a. Da Wasa. Wala'a. Aywa. Da Shawar Ranwa. It's like it. Da Shawar Nawa. Ma Kowam Wa. Verse 10. Bunyua. Ya Ratazawa. Dalayam. Waya Dayan. It's like Waya the one. Waya the Yaw. Da Shaban. It's like Da Shabana. A one. Verse 11. Aitazam Wa Yawa. Ma La'aw. I Lawam. Wa Aimwa. Al Aipar. Da Shakar. Verse 12. Da Mak Yakwa. Ba Payaw. Ba Payaw. Ra'ai. Ya Kaka Yadan. Da Ka. La Shawanwa. Verse 13. Ya Kamal. Ayla Wala'a. Ya Aizabna. Waya Manai. Ba the Bath Waka. Kaw. Job chapter 20, verse 7 in the Basset tongue. Yet he shall perish forever like his own dung. They which have seen him shall say, Where is he? He shall fly away as a dream, and shall not be found. Yet he shall be chased away as a vision of the night. The eye also which saw him shall see him no more, neither shall his place any more behold him. His children shall seek to please the poor, and his hands shall restore their goods. His bones are full of sin of his youth, which shall lie down with him in the dust. Though wickedness be sweet in his mouth, though he hide it under his tongue, though he spare it and forsake it not, but keep it still within his mouth.
That's it. Would you start at verse 7? That he should perish forever like his own dung. They which have seen him shall say, where is he? Then you get that, that's easy to understand. He shall fly away as a dream. He shall not be found. Yea, he shall be chased away as a vision of the night. Go back. Thoughts. Lord, that not this of old. Not this of old. Okay, so if you read verse 4, say, knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon earth, that the what's that word? Triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment. Though his excellency mount up to the heavens, and his head reaches upon the clouds, unto the clouds, yet shall he praise forever like his own, perish forever like his own dung. They which have seen him shall say, where is he? He shall fly away as a dream, and shall not be found. Yea, he shall be chased away as a vision of the night. The eye also which saw him shall see him no more, neither shall his place any more behold him. Neither shall his place any more behold him. So basically, Zapar is telling Joel that, you know what I mean, like, even if you got everything, you know what I mean, you're still gonna, you know what I mean, it amounts to nothing. Look like, let me see. He shall fly away as a dream and shall not be found. Yea, he shall be chased away as a vision of the night. The eye also which saw him shall see him no more, neither shall his place any more behold him. Like, you're gonna lose your place. His children shall seek to please the poor, and his hands shall restore their goods. This is, you know, sounds like you're saying, I'm not getting the breakdown, I'm not getting the whole breakdown for this, because Zafar is saying, you know what I mean, like Job, well, basically, that's why I tried to go back before. Because he's not saying if it's a wicked man or not, right? He's just saying, he's just running down, this is what happens. That triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite be for a moment. Okay? We drop down to verse 9. The eye also which saw him shall see him no more, neither shall his place be more behold him. His children shall seek to please the poor, and his hands shall restore their goods. What did you read? 12, 13. His bones are full of sin of his youth, which shall lie down with him in the dust. Through wickedness be sweet, though wickedness be sweet in his mouth, thoughts, though he hide it under his tongue, though he spare it and forsake it not, but keep it still within his mouth. Okay, so this is talking, you know, I guess I'm gonna have to get the breakdown of that whole verse right there, 7 through 13. Because I don't understand what he's saying about the children. You can't break that down. You know what I mean? How he's saying, you know, Job, or a wicked man, a hypocrite, triumphs only for a little while, right? And then his children come out. Now his children, they seek to please the poor, and his hands shall restore their goods. So I'm gonna have to get the breakdown. I'm gonna have to have that. I'm gonna come. I can't wait to get that one. I need to know that. Okay. So I'll definitely have that first thing. Have that for y'all next Saturday. That whole little thing right there about the children. Now, the wicked part, I understand that. You know what I'm saying? The wicked only triumphs for a little bit. The hypocrite for a short while. You know what I mean? Only for a moment. Though his excellency mount up to the heavens, and his head reach unto the clouds, yet shall perish forever like his own dog. So, you know what I mean? Even if you think you're great and all this, that, and the third, you know what I mean? If you wicked, plenty wicked people out here got plenty money. You know what I'm saying? Plenty riches, plenty this and plenty that. Drug dealers, they have it all. They're like, they be balling for, you know, but they end up in jail or in the grave. You know what I'm saying? It only lasts for a little while. The preachers, you know what I mean? That crap only lasts for a little while before that church falls. You know what I'm saying? That is only going to last for a little while. But you know what the Most High got for us, this is going to last forever. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to get a breakdown for that. I got to get that one. Yeah, go ahead. I'm going to read. I'm going to start reading. I'm going to read 20:14 through 20. Don't sweat. Don't sweat. All right, so in the Hebrew, I'm going to read chapter 20, verse 14 through 20 in the Hebrew, okay? All right. Job chapter 20, verse 14. La ka mawa. La kam wa. Okay. La kam wa. Bama Iowa. Naha Pak. Mara Wartha. Mara Wara. That sounds better. Pa Ta Patanyam. Patanyam. Ba Kwar Bawa. Verse 15. Khayal. Ba La'ai. Waya Kwa Anwa. Ma Ba Tanwa. Yawa Rosh Noah. All. Verse 16. Ra'ash Path Niyam. Ya Yanakwa. Ya, let me say that again. Ya Yanak. Ya Yanakwa. Ta Hara Ga Hawa. La Shawan. Or La Shawan. La Shawan. Ha'aiha. Verse 17. All. Yara'ah. Ba Paul Gawath. Na Hara. It's like it. Na Haraya. Na Kolya. Dabash. Wa Ka Ma'a. Verse 18. Ma Shayab. Yaga'ai. Wala'a. Yaba. It's like it. Yabal. I. Ka. Kayal. The Mawar Thaya. It's like it. The Mawar Thawa. Wala'a. Ya I It's like YAHANNA. No. Yeah. I.S.U.P.K. YAHANNA. Verse 19. Kaya taza I.S.U.P.K. the ball yum. Slacker. Da la yum. Bayak. Gazal. Wala'a. Yaba Nahawa. Verse 20. Kaya la'a yadai. Lawa. Ba batanwa. Ba ka mawadwa. La'a. Ya malat. Okay. All right, that was Job chapter 20, verse 14 through 20. Read it in the English. I was just about to read chapter 20, verse 14 through 20 in the English.
The book of Job, chapter 20, verse 14.
Yeah.
In the bastard tongue. Yet his meat in his bowels is turned. It is the gall of asps within him. He hath swallowed down riches, and he shall vomit them up again. God shall cast them out of his belly. He shall suck the poison of asps. The viper's tongue shall slay him. He shall not see the rivers, the floods, the brooks of honey and butter.
So again, Zapar is just saying or breaking down what happens to, what did he say? The wicked and the hypocrite. Okay, go ahead.
Come. Verse 18. That which he labored for shall he restore, and shall not swallow it down. According to his substance shall the restitution be, and he shall not rejoice therein. Verse 19. Because he hath oppressed and hath forsaken the poor, because he hath violently taken away an house which he built not.
That sounds like the oppressor. You know what I mean? And it said it right there, because he hath oppressed and hath forsaken the poor, because he hath violently taken away an house which he built not. Okay? That sounds like gentrification to me. You know what I mean? They do that all the time. They're doing it right now down there where I live. Okay? Keep going, Itazal. And again, basically, Zafar is just breaking down, you know what I mean? If you're wicked, you might prosper for a second, but you know what I mean? Not for too long. You know what I mean? You might have this, that, and the third, but you know what I mean? It ain't gonna last forever. The wicked only, you know what I mean, that only lasts for so long. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, Itazal.
Surely he shall not feel quietness in his belly. He shall not say of that which he desired. Verse 21.
That's heavy though, right there. Like, you know, like when you get something the bad way, like you get it, but you never, you know, inside you're never really at ease with it, because you know how you got it. You know what I'm saying? You know what you did to get it. So you always watching your back, you always waiting. You know what I'm saying? There's no quietness in you. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, Zah.
Verse 21. There shall none of his meat be left. Therefore shall no man look for his goods.
Okay. All right, go ahead and let's do verse 21 through 27.
The book of Job, chapter 20, verse 21. Hebrew. Ayan Sharayah La Akal Al Kun La Ya Kayal Tawabwa. Verse 22. Ba Mala'a Wa Shapak Wa Ya Tazar the Wa Call Call Ya Aimal or Da Ba'an Da Ba'an Nawa. Verse 23. Yahya La Mala'a Ba Tanal Ya Shalak Bawa Ka Rawan Apawa Waya Matar Waya Matara Al Yamal Al Yamwa Ba La Kawamwa Ya Barak Mana Shak Ba Barzal Da Khalak Da Khal Da Khalak the what? Kwasha Na Khawash Ha Na Kwasha Shalak Waya Taza'a Ma God Ma Gawa. Verse Ra Wabar Wa Barak Ma Rarak Wa Ya Lak or Yahal. Yeah. I Al Yawa Mayam. Verse 26. Call Kashak Ta Mawan La Taza Pawan Yawa Da Akal Hawa Ash La'a Napak Ya Ra'ai or Yarai Shar Yaka. It's like Sharia Ba Halwa 27 Yagalwa Shemayam Iwanwa Wa Arataza Mata Kwam Ma the what? The book of Job, chapter 20, verse 21, in the Basseton. There shall none of his meat be left, therefore shall no man look for his good. In the fullness of his sufficiency he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him when he is about to fill his belly.
That's crazy, say. Sloppy. This verse 21 says, in his fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. But even when he got everything, he's still jammed up. He's talking about the wicked though. This is how the wicked is. You know what I'm saying? It reminds you know what it reminds me of? Edomites and Boca. They got it.
That's specific.
Because this is them. Like they got it, but they're so fucking unhappy over there. They're still in straits. It's like they just, you know what I mean? Like they got it, but they're still unhappy. They're driving around in the best cars, living in the best houses and everything, but even just driving in traffic with them, you know they're unhappy. They're like, it's like, what the, relax, calm down. You know what I mean? Like, you go in the store with them, they're like, even though they got it all, they're still in straits. You know, what you just read reminds me of being around white people in Boca Raton. I'm telling you, it is specific.
Yeah, they're security type.
Yes. Go ahead.
Right. So like, if I could, right,
Mm-hmm.
it's not like it's almost like he's saying, like you said it. You know what I'm saying? He basically like he full, but he's not full. Like it's like somebody who keep eating and never can be full.
Yeah, you're never satisfied. It's still something in them, like, you know what I mean? They still need something. They don't know what the hell they need, but it's something. Maybe it's just, I just need to kill niggas or something. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? It's something. They got everything, but it's something missing. They're straight. They're like, what the heck? Something's missing. You know what I mean? That's you know what I mean? That's white people in Boca. That's what this is saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can have it all, but still be unhappy. Still in straits. Still jammed up. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. When he is about to fill his belly, the power shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating.
That's what's going to happen to white America. They're eating good right now, right in the middle of them, you know, eating good, building high rises, everything happening good for them. Fucking nuclear bombs are gonna drop, you know, right in the middle of them eating and being full. You know what I'm saying? The Lord is gonna destroy it. Okay, go ahead. Because He is the oppressor, just like it said right here in verse 19. Go ahead.
Verse 24, he shall flee from the iron weapon, and the bow of steel shall strike him through. Sound like guns to me.
Mm-hmm.
It is drawn and cometh out of the body. Yeah, the glittering sword.
Ooh, you know what that glittering sword is?
Oh yeah. This is precept for it. I remember seeing that somewhere else. The glittering sword. It's a message.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Go ahead.
The glittering sword.
25.
The glittering sword cometh out of his gall. Terrors are upon him. All darkness shall be hid in his secret places. A fire not blown shall consume him. It shall go ill with him that is left in the tabernacle. Verse 27. The heaven shall reveal his iniquity, and the earth shall rise up against him.
Most High Christ. Most High Christ. The heavens shall reveal his iniquity. Like, you know what I mean? The Lord has that, what does it say? That man of perdition has to be revealed. You know what I'm saying? Before the earth can, you know what I mean, come up against him. You know, and what this is saying, you know. This is talking about the oppressor. And Zapar, okay? How does that name sound? Zapar. That's definitely, you feel me? That's us. You know, yeah. But yeah, you know what I mean? Like that, he's talking about the oppressor, okay? And he's just, you know what I mean? He's saying, well, damn, Job, you know, at the end of the day, you know, because listen, our people are going to die right along with the oppressors because they're doing the things that the oppressors doing. They're living in this society. They're being, you know what I mean, wicked. Okay, so what's the precept that say, come out of her, so that you do not partake in her sins. Okay, in her the punishments. Okay, if you are, you know what I mean, living a homosexual lifestyle and pushing it in the earth, and you Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, you are gonna taste that glittery sword. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get it. Okay, and you know, basically, Zafar is saying, "Damn, Job, you know what I mean? Like, you sure you wasn't the oppressor? Was you oppressing people? You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? You had it all. You know, just like the oppressor, we know the wicked, it don't last long. You know what I mean? And they're just going back and forth. You know what I mean? And nigga talk, saying, you know, okay, well, you still saying you're innocent. Well, this is what happens to the wicked. This is what happens to, you know, people that, you know what I mean, are hypocrites. Okay, they have it all and they lose it. That's what happened to you, Job. I mean, we've been saying this for weeks now. You know, they keep saying to Job, look, this is how wicked people, this is what happens. This is what happened to sinners and wicked and oppressors. You know, and Job, it's looking just like you, dog. You know what I mean? That's what they saying. You know what I mean? They going back and forth, and Job's like, no, man. All right, look, at the end of the day, whatever it is, it's going to be found in me. You know what I mean? So if I did something wrong, fine, I'm wrong. You know what I mean? That's what Job just said the last time in chapter 19. And Zafar is just, you know, pushing it right. He's just keeping it going. You know what I mean? You know, so that's it, man. But y'all check me out next week because I'm gonna have that breakdown for them two verses right there that I couldn't give you. Okay.
That name is this one it says Tazal Wapar, which means sparrow, but it comes from the word Tazapar,
which means
to be early.
Find me a word that means to sacrifice.
To sacrifice?
Yeah. You ain't gotta do it now. No, just I'm saying later. Find me that.
Like what is the context? Like what type of
All right, I'm gonna sacrifice my time. I'm gonna sacrifice my money. You know what I mean? Whatever I can, I'm gonna sacrifice it. You know what I mean? To do this thing. You know what I'm saying? In that way, not like sacrificing, you know, something, but like sacrifice my time, my money. You know what I mean? Whatever I got to, you know what I mean?
like give tribute.
Right. Pretty much. Not really give tribute, but like let's say like because we was talking about the young man. You know what I mean? He'll sacrifice the 10 minutes he got. He'll come and give it, and then you know what I mean? Like, but he's gonna come and give you them 10 minutes. He'll sacrifice it. You know, he won't just say, "Well, shit, what the fuck? I'm gonna 10 minutes." You know what I mean? I might as well just sit home. You know what I mean? Nah, he'll sacrifice it. You know what I'm saying? So that's
Okay.
Yeah. You ain't gotta do it right now, but so yeah, that was the last verse, Zab. So we'll go ahead and end the class. We did pretty good. Hour and 43 minutes. Okay. All right.
20 minutes that fast? Last time I checked, it was 20 minutes. I was like, that's going by fast.
Yeah. By the time we get done with these prayers, we'll be about on 2 hours probably.
Let's see if anything changed, man.
SHALAM.
Told you. If Israel imagine, if Israel gird thy loins and prepare them to the Torah.
Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah Barak Yah.
Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah Barak Yah.
Upon your aqua dome, you turn to face the east. You set up the prayers, first in Hebrew, then in English. We have to meet. Abanawa. Shabbat Shemayim.
Shabbat Shemayim. Kodash.
I.S.U.P.K.
Shemka. Yahweh. BLACKWATCH. Taba'ah. Ratazaka. I.S.U.P.K. Ba'arataza. Kowak. Bashamayim. Nathanawa. Bakam. Kal. Yawam. Wasalak Lanawa.
Kawawat
Nawa.
Kasalak
Nawa.
Kawawat
Yanawa. Wala'a.
W.I.
Nawa.
Banasaya 1. Hawashah Nawa. Mayan. Ra. Kaya.
Laka. Amalakwa. Waha'ala. Watapara. Waiwalamya. Aman. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. And forgive us our debts. As we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation. But deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom. And the power. And the glory. Forever. So be it.
Right. Because the power, Yahweh.
Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. Babakashah. Nathanawa. Aka. Larapa'ah. Kamakallah. Wakamarawah. Aka. Latahar. Amatazariah. Aka. Lahakwiyam. Hamathiyam. Haka. Awakarwa. Hatama'ala.
Lagarasham. Ba'ashem
Yahweh Shah. The water Amam. Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh Shah. Please give us the power. The power to heal. All manner of sickness. And all manner of disease. The power to cleanse the lepers. The power against unclean spirits. To cast them out. In the name of Yahweh Shah. Thank you. So be it.
Blessing. Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Wa Yahweh Shah.
Wa Yahweh Shah.
Wa Mayaka'ala.
Wa Mayaka'ala.
Wa Alahaya.
Wa Alahaya.
Tazab Ya'a Alawak Yahanna.
Tazab Yawa Alawak Yahanna.
Ha Alawakya.
Ha Alawakya.
Ha Saranyam.
Ha Saranyam.
Ha Kwatazayanyam.
Ha Kwatazayanyam.
Ha Kayayoyam.
Ha Kayayoyam.
Wa Ha Akwatya.
Wa Akwatya.
Yahweh.
Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah.
The water among.
The water Amon. Bless you, Yahweh.
Bless you, Yahweh.
In Yahweh Shai.
And Yahweh.
In Michael.
And Michael.
In the angels.
And the angels.
Commanding General Yahanna.
Commanding General Yahanna.
The generals.
The generals.
The captains.
The captains.
The officers. The troopers. And the sisters. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
In the name of Yahweh.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. Psalms 121. I.S.U.P.K.
I.S.U.P.K.
I.A.N.N.A.
I.A.N.N.A.
I.A.H.A.R.I.A.
I.A.H.A.R.I.A.
I.A.N.N.A.
My
I.A.N.N.A.
Yaba'a.
I.Z.A.R.I.A.
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 Ma'ayin. Yahweh.
I.S.H.A.P.K.
I.S.H.A.P.K. Shemaiah. Wa'aratiza.
All your thun. Number what?
Lamawat. Regolka.
All your woman.
Shamarka.
Shamarka. Anala'a.
Anala'a.
Yanawam.
Wala'a.
Wala'a. Yayishan.
Yayishan. Shawamar. Yasha'ala. Yahweh. Shamarka. Yahweh. Tazalka. Aliyah. Yamyika. Yawamam. Hashemat. La'ayakaka. Wayarab. Malayala. Yahweh. Yashamarka. Makol Ra. Yashamar. Apnapashka. Yahweh. Yashamar to the Atka. Wabawa'aka. Ma'aita. Wa'ayin Awalam. I will lift up my eyes into the hills. From which cometh my help. My help coming from Yahweh. Which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Yasharallah shall neither slumber nor sleep. Yahweh is thy keeper. Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. Yahweh shall preserve thy going out, and thy coming in, from this time forward, and even forevermore.
Psalms 83. Allahayim.
Aldamayalaka.
Al-Takharash.
Al-Takharash.
Wa-Al-Tashaqwa.
Wa-Al-Tashaqwa.
All. Ka-YAHANNA.
Yahanna.
I.W.P.K.
Yahamu
Yahamu
Yawan.
Wamashanayika.
Wamashanayika.
Nasha'awa.
Nasha'adwa.
Ra'ash.
Ra'ash.
Al-Imika.
Al-Aimaka.
Ya'ira
Yamwa. Sawa.
Wayataya Ayatazawa.
Wayataya Ayatazawa.
Al-Tazapunyika.
Al-Tazapawanyika. Amora. Lakadwa. Wanakakida. Magolia. Wala'a. Yazakar. Shamyar Sha'ala.
So I get Iwa.
Kaya. Nawa Ayatazawa. La. Yakadwa. Alika. Barya. Yakaratwa. Aholia. Alawam.
Wa Yashamai
Alayam. Mawa'aba. Wahagaria. Gabal. Wa'aimawan. Wa'aimalak. Palashat. Aimyashabi. Tazawar. Gam Ashawar. Nalawa. Imam. Haywa. Zorawah. Labanya Lawat. Salah. Aisha Laham. Kamadia.
Kasiya Sara'ah.
Kayabia.
Banakal.
Banakal.
Koyashwan.
Nashamadwa.
By
Ayanda Ara. Iowa.
The man.
La'adama. Shayathamwa. Narayamawa. Ka'ira. Wakaza'aba. Wakatazalmana.
Call Nasa
Yakamwa. Ashar. Amor. Nayarasha. Lanawa. Na'awa. Alahaya. Shayathamwa. Kagaugala. Kakwash.
Lapanya
Ka'ash.
Daba Ira.
Yaira.
Wakalahabu,
Wakalahabu,
Talahat,
Talahat,
Haryam,
Haryam,
Khan,
Khan,
Tharadapma,
Thoradapma,
Basa Irika,
Basa Irika,
Wabasa Wapatka,
Wabasa Wapatka,
Tabahalam,
Tabahalam,
Mala'a,
Mala'ah,
Panyaham,
Panyaham,
Palawan,
Qualawan,
Wayabakwashwa,
Wayabakwashwa,
Shimka,
Shimka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Yabashwa,
Yabashua,
Wayabahol,
Wayabahol,
Ayai,
Ayai,
Wayakaparu,
Wayakapar,
Wayabadu,
Wayabad,
Wayadaiwa,
Wayadaiva,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Ata,
Ata,
Shimka,
Shimka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Labat,
Labatka,
Aliwan,
Aliwa,
Alkaha Ratazah,
Alkaha Ratizah. Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
Be not still, O Yahweh.
Be not still, O Yahweh.
For lo, thy enemies make a tumult,
Thine enemies make a tumult.
and they that hate thee have lifted up the head.
And they that hate thee have lifted up their head.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people,
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
and consulted against thy hidden
And
ones.
consulted against thy hidden ones.
They have said,
That's it.
Come,
Come.
and let us cut them off from being a nation,
Let us cut them off from being a nation.
that the name of Yahshua may be no more remembered.
The name of Yahshua may be no more remembered.
For they have consulted together with one consent.
For they have consulted together with one consent.
They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against
The tabernacles of Edom,
the tabernacles of Edom,
and the Ishmaelites,
and the Ishmaelites,
of Moab,
of Moab,
and the
And
Hagarenes,
the Hagarenes.
the Baal and Ammon and Amalek,
the Baal and Amalek,
the Philistines,
the Philistines,
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
Ashur also is joined with them.
Ashur also is joined with them.
Their hope in the children of Lot, Salah.
They have opened the children of Lot, Salah.
Do unto them as unto the Midianites,
Do unto them as unto the Midianites,
as to Sisera,
as to Sisera,
as to Jabin,
as to Jabesh,
at the brook of
at
Kasan,
the brook of Kishon,
which perished at Endor.
which perished at Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
They became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like a Reb and like Zaeb.
Make the nobles like a Reb and like Zaeb.
Yea,
Yea,
all their princes,
all their princes,
as the Ba
as the Baal,
and as the Muna,
and as the Moon,
who said,
who said,
let us take to
let
ourselves
us take to ourselves
the house of God in possession.
the house of God in possession.
Oh, my power,
Oh my power,
make them like a wheel,
make them like a wind,
as a stubble before the wind,
as the stubble before the wind,
as a fire burneth the wood,
as the fire burneth the wood,
and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire.
and as the flame set the mountains on fire.
So persecute them with thy tempest,
So persecute them with thy temper.
and make them afraid with thy storm.
And make them afraid of thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame,
Fill their faces with shame,
that they may seek thy name.
that they may see thy name.
O Yahweh,
O Yahweh,
Salakia. Let them be confounded
let them be confounded,
and trouble forever.
In trouble forever.
Yea,
yea,
let them be put to shame
let them be put to shame,
and perish,
and perish,
that men may know
And men may know
that thou,
thou,
whose name alone is Yahweh,
whose name is known as Yahweh,
art the most high
art the Most High
over all the earth.
over all the earth.
Yajimata, Sar, Alright, sisters can be seated. Men of Israel, we want to give a courtesy salute to the brothers in Israel, Amazon Shabbat, Amazon, Barak,
Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Barakatah.
Yajimata. If Israel, sisters can be can stand. If Israel, we're going to give a courtesy salute to the sisters in the class. If Israel, Amazon Shabbat, Amazon, Barak,
Yahweh Shema Alatah B'Hashem Yahushua.
Alright, that's the top. Announcement. All right. Anybody want to be anointed?
Do that after.
The class is missed.